Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 Scandinavia. In the last episode, we took over as our new ruler here, Odd. And so we had to work through dealing with our various factions. We've gotten to the point where they're not dangerous anymore. They're still not exactly great, but, they're not going to, send ultimatums. At least not at the moment, anyway. So, we're going to continue working on that. Try and continue to absorb more territory. And yeah, just keep on working through. I can select designate a guardian for my son, which will be me. Yep, there we go. We have a fairly decent treasury, so we could probably go to war, and I probably really want to go to war because if we look at our vassals, we're getting a minus 26 at peace penalty. So if we can just go to war, it'll knock a lot of these into a better position, might knock them out of the factions. So we'll have to see what we're going to do there. Who are we swaying? The King of Novgorod. Okay, we'll just keep on working on that. And push him all the way up to 100. Yeah. And so, what I'm thinking we're going to do here is we're going to go to war with Prussia. You have almost no troops. You're defending against the King of Sweden for something. Yeah, this is why I like absolute crown authority, but it just causes so much trouble during succession. Oh well. We'll deal with it. Okay, so let's go ahead and just get started. Declare war. We're going to seize a de jure duchy. That looks good. Alright, declare the war. Ah, no rally point right there. I think the local army should be sufficient. Alright, we have a guest here. I would like to show my guest, Sultan Akin, the cultural highlights of Scandinavia. The question is, would you prefer a grand dance with the lords and ladies of the court or a visit to our finest temple? Well, we'll see if he likes the dance. He enjoyed the dance. Excellent. Hospitality, an odd request. Your wife is a fine woman, Sultan Akin says while ponderously swirling his cup of violet sharba. His eyes are set on Predslava, who is seated further down from the table. My dear Filker Odd, do I have your permission to arrange a private audience with Lady Predslava? Nothing untoward, of course, just a simple dinner in my chambers. Really? We can allow it, but secretly listen in. I will lose opinion of the Empress. The court visit will progress very well. 73% chance. Let's try it. Quiet as a whisper, I creep through these hidden passages all the way to Sultan Akin's chamber. Once there, I crouch down, readying myself for a long evening. Then out of nowhere, a hand grabs my shoulder and my body seizes up in terror. Is this how you treat your guests? Oh. Well, it ends in disaster. Oh well. Okay, so you head there. These guys, I don't actually need them. Disband those armies. I can designate a guardian for Tyrol. Alright, that'll be me as well. Take concubine? There's an 18-year-old member of my household. Comely, Amazonian, and intelligent? Sure. I have other concubines I could take as well. Sure. And you? Forced my relative to serve as concubine. A guest, and a countess. Yeah. Here we go. I now should not have that penalty to my prestige for not having a full set of concubines. She is a bastard. Really? I could legitimize her. Sure, why not? Alright, following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my son Bard what he thought. He expressed doubts about whether any god could want a realm that ruled such a harsh law. You're my eldest, I believe. I think we'll take cynical. I inherited a temple from Baron Finn. That's fine. Actually, we can keep that. Ooh, Stuart died. The King of Finland is a good steward. The King of Novgorod is also a pretty decent steward. But no, we'll bring the King of Finland in. Oh, but you're already spy master, so that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Let's see. Once independence and liege. Oh, really? Well, that just disappeared. I think. No. There it is. This is not a problem anymore. This one is a bit of an issue. We're going to keep working on the King of Novgorod, see if we can't knock him out of that. Rival died? Alright, no problem. Actually, we want to head down here. This is not part of the war goal, I don't believe. Duchy... No, it's not. Oh, I need a new chancellor, apparently. Duke Trond of Tunis. Duke of Upland. We'll take the Duke of Upland. Nothing I can do about that right now. As of late, I often see my nephew Severa as my vassal, and my vassal Duke Trond around the castle, deep in conversation. They truly seem to have found common ground. Excellent. Faction created against you. These guys, you're still in there. What is your problem, dude? I've already sent them a gift, so sending them another one isn't really going to help much. Ah, there's your army. Well, we'll go deal with that. Oh, this war is almost over. Whoa, 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 whoa. What was that, dude? Don't even think about it. The Duchy of Pomerania declared war on him. And that's Pomerania's army. Or at least it was, anyway. Oh, you're gonna try this again? You keeps the trade fickle. I guess we'll keep fickle. I mean, we'll probably win that fight anyway, but make sure. Stop it. Alright, we're just going to keep our army together. And do this one at a time. That means we're probably going to have to fight Pomerania. Once we win this war. Indeed. Disband the army. Re-raise it. I'm not going to call allies to war. Let's see. I can usurp a couple titles. Duchy of Prussia. And we got a couple of counties here. Alright, well, let's go ahead and just deal with this guy. Let's chase him down. I was at the market with Torolf. His attention was caught by a criminal chained in a pillory. The man begged for water. Torolf immediately promised to bring it and soon returned with a nearby well, letting the criminal drink from his cupped hands. He gets the trait compassionate. He loses some intrigue. Gains some diplomacy. Fine. That'll work. My vassal, Duke Anud, has arrived outside my castle with a grand procession of well-dressed diplomats, champions, and exotic entertainers. The fellowship resembles a parade led by Anund himself. In a booming voice, Anund announces that he is here to pay homage and that he comes bearing gifts of gold. This generosity is hard to find in a subject. Anund's loyalty is truly something to behold. Please enter. Deposit the gold on your left. Come on, jeez. Come on, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Got him. Stacked, wiped his army. Oh, excellent. Countess Marja as accused Court Chaplain Ulv of having an extramarital affair with his lover, Court Chaplain Juliana. Okay. Yeah, you need to get back over here. They're putting together a bit of an army over here, and that might be a slight problem. Seems what diplomatic overtures towards King Satayalka has caused a major misunderstanding. I have received a letter which makes it clear that he thinks I have been pursuing a different goal entirely. I am a vassal for Odin's sake. I do not need to read on to get the point. Misunderstanding. Oh, Rud. But he is no longer... No, he still is. Oh, for the love of... Looks like my wife is pregnant. Available perks. Flatterer. Befriend scheme power plus 30%. In serving as your steward, I've learned much about record keeping and finance. I'm willing to tutor you in these topics in order to gain your favor. Increase your stewardship by 2. King gets a weak hook. No. No. That's perfectly fine. I want to give one of my king level vassals a hook. Yikes. I could probably white piece this out. Alright, there are wise men and women in my realm, but I doubt that a single one of them could best my mother in debate. She always has a surprising perspective or another layer of knowledge to reveal. Share your wisdom. Parent aids in learning efforts. Sure, I'll take it. Ooh, where do you think you're going? Oh, looks like my wife had a miscarriage. Unfortunate. All right. Won that battle. Excellent. Let's get the sieging. Bart has been harboring a secret affection for Margaret for some time. However, when he finally confessed his feelings, Margaret responded harshly. Vengeful? No. Stubborn. I guess we'll take the stubborn for the small stewardship boost. Now we have a dangerous faction. Oh, for the love of... You guys, again? can't sway him while he's irritated. Okay, can I attempt to befriend him? Why is it still only 13%? Because he's zealous and he dislikes cynical. But don't I actually have a perk? That is plus 30% befriend scheme power? Let's try it. And you... Alright, I can't sway and befriend at the same time. Alright, let's see if I can deal with this business here. As much as I'd like to win this war, I kind of need out of it. Suddenly, I am... guess I'm gonna have to give out that temple again. Alright, we'll have to see if that helps. Alright, we just need one more siege to complete, and then we win. Margaret's very existence is an insult to the name of our glorious dynasty. What? A withered, twisted branch hanging from our vibrant family tree. My kinswoman is a constant reminder of Astra's infidelity. Perhaps I can make something out of her. I'll lose 50 renown, whatever. It's a hard task getting something through Margaret's thick skull. Really? I mean, she is intelligent. But somehow I managed. She is, at the very least, no longer a complete disappointment now. Okay. I don't know what that was all about. My efforts to ease the tension between King Sadajulka and myself are hindered by the fact that he keeps condemning my lack of piousness. His attempts to sway me do little for my conviction. We'll go ahead and visit a temple. We've had a stress break. No, we're not doing either of these things. I'll take the extra stress and we'll try and burn it off. We'll call a hunt, I guess. We'll lose 30 stress. Enforce demands and expand my troops. You would think it a creature from myth, perhaps a god disguised in animal form. It was the largest heart I have ever seen. Even after the beast was wounded, the chase lasted half a day. It is still an imposing sight, lying dead before me. Duke Trond is just awestruck. I have never seen such a thing, my lord. It shall be a trophy for my sister. I think Duke Trond deserves credit for this. Alright, I have a hook on you now. Not that I'm going to use it or anything. Okay, now, can I usurp Duchy of Pomerania? Was it Pomerania? Prussia? Oh, it's not even created. Well, let's go ahead and create it. Okay. And then we'll go to the King of Lithuania, who should have that title, and grant it to him. And grant him the title. And there you go. Alright, in spite of our difficulties along the way, the hunt went very well. Alright, excellent. Now, I don't have enough money to host a feast. But here's a ransom. Excellent. I hereby invite you to a feast at my court. We will definitely attend the feast. We can't run our own. Hopefully we'll get some stress down options here. The feast is dwindling down. I find myself deep in conversation with my honorable vassal, Duchess Gudrid. She inquires about my opinion on theological treatises, a subject she is deeply interested in herself. The subject that fascinates me as well. Sure, why not? A loud crash resounds through the great hall as one of the doors to the service quarters break. In a barely clothed tumble, my guest, Gudmund, and my friend, Duchess Gudrid, spill out on the floor in front of everyone. Ow. Interesting. To each their own, I guess. Alright, after extensive conversation over our meal, Gudmund expresses that he admires how I'm able to expound at length on any topic. Alright, you know, maybe you should also keep it in your pants. Alright, returning home, and we burn off 20 stress. There we go. I can now host my own feast. Do it. Alright. The great table, seeing the upper nobility on the dais, gave a loud crack, and a moment later it gave under the weight of food and gilded decorations. As my most distinguished guests and I had to be fitted in among the lower nobility, I ended up close to my spymaster, King Satajalka. Excellent. Duke Ludin took it poorly, however, and told everyone it was a grave injustice to be seated with lords and ladies barely better than commoners. Acting quite the opposite, Duke Audun displayed grace and humility among his lessers. Satajalka and I ended up talking all evening and agreed it should not be the last time we feasted and laughed in each other's company. Ah, we befriend him. Well, how about that? As my guests leave, they seem to depart in good spirits. I'm also relieved to see that King Satajalka does not depart without saying farewell. We both know we'll be seeing each other again soon. Alright. He gains 30 opinion of me. We gain 150 prestige. We gain the trait Eager Reveler. Which does what again? Diplomacy up, intrigue up. Excellent. Well, that should mean you can't join any more factions. And this faction is no longer a problem. Alright. I was watching Trolf play with the other children when Iakov tried to push him over. Soon a brawl had broken out among the children. Trolf gave as good as he got. Good. Alright, now I need to try to have some kids with Margaret here. Can I seduce her? 80% chance. Let's do it. Now fascinated by the windmill's innovation. And she's pregnant. I didn't need to do that. Oh well, fine, whatever. Alright, Bard seems to enjoy our latest feast immensely. He got along quite well with everyone he spoke to, even the adult guests, and he got gregarious. Excellent. Alright. The first time it happened, I barely even gave it a moment's thought, but my vassal Duke Kalpo has grown bolder. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed. Mocking his foolishness will shut him. His foolishness will shut him up. Oh well, didn't work. I am known for my dedication to your faith. Culture is over Skudich. Which is what? We got heraldry, which means we can now take house seniority law. Which means the eldest member of the dynasty inherits. Skudich unlocks the Skudich vassal contract. Okay. Windmills unlocks all high medieval era economic buildings. Men at arms. We still need a few of these things here. Bailiffs, domain limit +1. 13 years. What if I 6 years? Divine right. Hoardings. $19 years, knighthood. I want to knock out bailiffs. We're being exposed to it, so no, we won't focus on that. You know what? I think we're gonna focus on hoardings. Castle Baileys. Banking. Yeah, we'll focus on hoardings. Alright, but we're at the end of the episode, so we'll go ahead and stop here. Somewhat successful. We were able to really knock out those factions. We got some more territory. Good stuff. Alright, so yeah, we'll go ahead and stop here for today. Oh, actually, one thing real quick. There we go. Okay, so for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.